everybody, and welcome back to the World of Sports Battlefield. It is the semi-finals matchup. The Warhawk, Thomas Scully, the Golden God, Michael Campbell, both on a 2-game win streak to get here. But to help me call this match, the one, the only, the Black Lantern, Brooklyn Vail. Brooklyn, how you doing?
Good. I have arrived. It is Sunday morning. As of recording this, it's a fun time to record matches. Thomas Scully, the guy who knocked out me due to some bullshit sort of contract negotiations for you, because although that was the only way to get myself back into this, I had to play my own faction mate. Going up against Michael Campbell, a person who took on my mortal nemesis of Jacob West and beat him. So kind of excited to see who is the victor.
Absolutely. Thomas has shown himself to be dynamite. Michael has shown himself to be the most accurate player in sports. So it's the unstoppable force and the immovable object going to war in the semifinal. And this could be the title match. But these two in the semifinals is going to be super interesting. We'll go ahead. We'll hear these players now from us.
So I'm back in sports. It's 9:40 in the morning. So an interesting time to be answering sports questions. I'm totally okay with it. Like I said, sports is a little more low key for me. Not too concerned about it, honestly. So yeah, Michael's a great guy. He made it this far. He's really accurate. He knows sports. He's a great trivia mind in general. So yeah, we're gonna answer some questions, and we'll see who goes to the finals. So yeah.
If you wanted a peek behind the curtain, Scully gave you everything you need to know about this match, and Michael didn't want to do one because he's also tired. So there you go. We'll go ahead and we'll get the players into the match and start this one right away with round number 1, which works like this. You're each going to get 8 questions worth 1 point apiece from 8 different realms of sports battlefield. Should you get all 8 questions correct, you'll be issued a bonus question. You have 3 repeats for the entirety of the match. Any challenge rule. Any questions as we get in round 1?
All right. Question. How do I learn the comedic timing of that yawn for my career? That's incredible.
One can only hope to be as funny as one Thomas Scully. All right. Your first question, round number 1, from the category of the NFL. Cornerback intercepted Russell Wilson's pass on the 1-yard line at the end of Super Bowl 49 to secure the win.
As I was watching this game live up in my friend's attic, very sad whenever this occurred. I had been betting hard.
Me too.
For the Seahawks to win.
I had been too. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Michael.
Malcolm, go! Malcolm Butler.
That is correct. And Scully.
Malcolm fucking Butler.
That is correct. Fucking his legal middle name.
What NFL team do you support again?
Me?
No, Scully.
I'm a Bears fan, but I lived in Seattle for many years, so I'm also a Seahawks fan.
All right, so the first question, we're all tied up at 1.
All right, second question comes to the category. Your second question comes to the category of the National Bullshit Association. What NBA journeyman is the shortest player in league history at 5'3"?
I feel like with a man of this height, having been in the NBA, I could compete in the NBA.
Well, you know what they say: it's not a matter of the size of the boat, but the motion in the ocean.
Sure. That's like shitting in hands. 5, 4, 3.
That's my quote.
2.
It'll cost you $1.
Pens down. We'll start with Scully.
Is it Muggsy Bogues?
That is correct.
That is correct. And Michael.
Muggsy Bogues.
That is correct. Both tied at 2. All right.
Thank you to Space Jam for handing me that answer.
Your third question is in the category of soccer. Name 2 of the 3 of the top-ranked FIFA men's teams.
figured I would take a break from what country won the World Cup, how many times did this country win the World Cup questions, you know?
At least that way I could just name a country and at least have a chance.
Do you know your countries of the world? We will see.
2, 1.
Do you know Africa's continent?
Down. We'll start with Michael.
Real Madrid and Man United.
Is incorrect. And Scully.
I want to say you said country, so I said Germany and France.
You got one of them right.
Shit.
You're right, but that's incorrect. France is one of them, as well as Belgium and Brazil.
Belgium being number 1.
Wow.
Those damn waffle makers.
Your next question, gentlemen, comes in everybody's favorite category of the National Hockey League, NHL. What Canadian team drafted Taylor Hall, Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, and Nail Yakupov number 1 overall in 2010, 2011, and 2012? If a team is sucking this much, we would call this team. They would be sucking the hind teat.
So you're telling us these are the Cleveland Browns?
They used to be. They're a little bit better now.
Oh, okay. So are the Browns.
Yeah, they're the Browns.
Pens down. We'll go to Scully first.
Between two, I said Toronto Maple Leafs.
That's incorrect. And Michael.
Edmonton Oilers.
There you go.
That is correct.
Yeah, that was the other one I had in my
lead.
head.
Still perfect. Not perfect, but there you go. Three questions correct. No perfect rounds. Your 5th question is in the category of mixed bag. The 2019 Rugby World Cup was held in what country?
You know what's never said in the sports community. There are too few rugby questions. I always appreciate a good rugby question.
Yeah.
Better than esports.
4, 3. Oh, go away. 2, 1.
Better than poker.
We'll start with Michael.
Australia?
It's incorrect, and Scully.
I also said Australia.
Japan.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Your next question from Brooklyn Vail.
Yeah, your next question comes to the category of MLB. What year did Randy Johnson and Kurt Schilling share the award for World Series MVP?
You gotta love MLB because people you get people named Trout,
5,
weird names.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Michael.
2011.
It's incorrect. And Scully.
Rewind that 10 years. It's 2001.
That is correct. Tie things up.
Tie game. Your penultimate question of the round comes to the category of golf. What golf course has hosted the most British Opens with 29?
British Open, of course, one of the most, I'd say probably the most prestigious of the 4 majors. I think if anybody had to pick one, it would definitely be the British Open. Going for a long time.
The Masters.
Sure.
Masters is where it's
I would assume the Masters would be the most prestigious, right?
If I had a choice, I would love to win the British Open.
2,
but it will never happen.
1. Pens down. We'll start with Scully.
Is it St. Andrews?
That is correct, and Michael.
Fuck, couldn't come up with it.
All right, so Scully takes a 1-point lead as we get to the last question, Brooklyn.
Your final question comes to the category of the Ultimate Fighting Championship.
Shit.
What Ultimate Fighter 4 winner upset George St. Pierre with a first-round TKO to claim the UFC welterweight championship?
I think a lot more people would be able to compete in this league if we took a question like that, but removed George St. Pierre with Dan Merrill, and the answer to the question would be Paulo Yama.
Yes.
Did we just create
effectively
a new category?
But Caleb, Schmodown is a sport.
I'm all for including it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Michael.
Hulk Hogan, obviously, again.
Obviously. And Scully.
I went with the first name that popped into my head because he was on an ESPN notification I had last night. Anthony Masvidal.
Oh,
That's incorrect.
You're thinking of Jorge Masvidal, but yeah,
cool.
Wasn't
Wasn't even a real name.
He is a welterweight though. I'll give you that.
All right, so at the end of round number 1, Scully holds the lead 4-3, but anything can happen as we get into round number 2, which is the wheel round. It works like this. You're just going to get a chance to spin from this lovely wheel from wheelside.com. If you like the category you land on, you're going to get 5 questions for 2 points apiece. You can opt for multiple choice, but it devalues the point down to being worth 1. You can spin against if you don't like the category you land on this first time. Scully, you're in the lead. Would you like to go first or defer to Michael?
Let's spin first.
All right, so you're spinning the wheels away.
Not even asking his manager for advice.
Lands on MLB. Would you like to keep it or spin again?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it.
All right. So Scully, your first question, round 2 category of MLB. What team did David Ortiz move to after playing with the Minnesota Twins?
The Boston Red Sox.
That's correct for 2 points. Your second question. What National League team plays in Oracle Park?
The San Francisco Giants.
That's correct for 2 more points. Your third question. What team did Ty Cobb spend most of his career with?
Ooh. All right, I'm going to go for it. The Detroit Tigers.
Correct for 2 points. Your fourth question. Who won the 2009 World Series?
The New York Yankees.
That is correct for 2 more points. And your last question for the clean sweep. What player was known as the captain?
Derek Jeter.
Correct for 2 points. And a clean sweep. That puts up to 14 as we bring back the wheel. All right. So, Michael, your spin at the wheel is away. And it lands on the category of soccer. Would you like to keep it or spin again?
Spin again.
All right. And start with the category of soccer. Wheel just decided, nah, fuck it. So, all right. Brooke, anyone has questions in soccer?
All right, Mr. Campbell, your questions in the category of soccer. The LA Galaxy were founded in what year? Five.
2005?
That is incorrect. Scully, a chance for a 2-point steal.
I want to say it was earlier on.
5, 4.
Oh my God, it's 1996.
I owe you a sandwich, good sir. It's 1995.
No, I was the one out of my head. No.
1995. All right, Michael, your second question in soccer. What year was the last World Cup appearance of Pele?
Multiple choice.
Your options are A, 1970, B, 1978, C, 1982, or D, 1986.
C.
That is incorrect. Scully, a chance for a 1-point steal. Your options, once again, are A, 1970, B, 1978, C, 1982, or D, 1986.
A.
That is correct for a 1-point steal. How many goals did Messi score for Barcelona in the 2011-2012 season?
Multiple choice.
Your options are A, 25, B, 40, C, 50, or D, 55.
C.
That is correct for 1 point. Your penultimate question. How many World Cups did Mia Hamm play in?
Okay, it's 15-4, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Currently.
I'll go multiple choice.
Multiple choice, sir?
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Multiple
So, yeah.
choice. Yeah.
All right. Your options are A, 2, B, 3, C, 4, or D, 5.
Three.
That is incorrect. Scully, a chance for a 1-point steal. Your options once again are A, 2, B, 3, C, 4, or D, 5.
4?
That's correct for 1 point.
My mom would have killed me if I missed that one. She loves me.
All right. And your final question in soccer. Who was the last country to host and win a World Cup in the same year?
Brazil.
That is incorrect. Thomas, a chance for a 2-point steal. Oof.
I can see why you would say that because, it's a soccer category. Germany.
That is incorrect. We're looking for France.
Oh, okay.
France was the last
Oh,
country.
was that in 98 when they won?
Germany won 2014, Rio.
Yeah, I thought they had hosted
Yeah,
one like in the
that's-
90s that they won or something.
So I think
like that.
Brazil made it far. Yes, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, Brazil got dick
Alright.
punched by them in 2014.
All right, so at the end of round 2, it is 16-14, exactly a 12-point game, which means Michael is still in it as we get into
Yes.
round number 3, which works like this. We bring up the wheel minus spinners and opponent's choice for you to spin. If you like the category you land on, you're going to get 3 questions worth 1, 2, and 3 points. You can double them for 2, 4, and 6, but those questions become stealable at that point. Any question? You can't spin a game if you don't like the category you land on the first time. Any questions? As we get into
It's
round number
16-4, right? Not
16
to
4.
Yeah, 16-4.
It-
Did I say 16-14?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, I'm tired. All right, all the categories are on here: NFL, NBA, MLB, UFC, NHL, golf, soccer, and mixed bag. Michael, you're behind, so we'll be going first. Your spin is away, and it lands on NHL. Would you like to keep it or spin again?
Spin again. I need one of them.
All right. And the categories that you will be getting questions from are mixed bag.
So
Ooh.
I have to double up, right?
Mathematically, in order to stay in this, yeah. All right.
I mean, but with co-host math, you probably could do 1, 2, 3, and he would still give you the point value. So,
All right. So, your 2-point question in mixed bag. Who won the 2018 men's singles tennis tournament in Wimbledon? All 3 repeats are available for both players. Should remind him. Go.
I'll use a repeat.
5. Okay, this is your first repeat. Who won the 2018 men's singles tennis tournament in Wimbledon?
Is that Roger Federer?
That is correct for 2 points. Your 4-point question in mixed bag. How did Muhammad Ali lose his heavyweight title in 1970?
There's a really specific joke that I want to make, but I'm not going to.
5, 4.
Repeat the question.
All right, second repeat. How did Muhammad Ali lose his heavyweight title in 1970?
Was it stripped from him because he didn't go into the war? Is that it?
That is not the thing that we have here. Scully, the chance for the 4-point steal.
I'm going to say it was vacated.
That is also incorrect. What we have is that his boxing license was revoked.
Oh.
This is what we have. If you want to challenge it, you can. But that's
sure.
I mean, like, I guess it would be the same thing.
Let's dig deeper. Let's dig. Gotta go deeper.
All right. Back from the challenge, we looked into it. We conferred. We are going to give Michael the 4 points for that answer. That is essentially what happened. So we will give him the points. So your 6-point question in mixed bag, Michael, to tie the game and avoid the TKO. Who was the last non-quarterback to win the Heisman Trophy? College football, something I don't watch.
It's fantastic. You should watch it. It's fantastic.
I only watch right now because Minnesota is fucking steamrolling, and that's beautiful. Yeah. 5.
Repeat.
All right, that is his last repeat in mixed bag. Who was the last non-quarterback to win the Heisman Trophy?
Is it Derrick Henry?
For 6 points to tie the game.
Yes, sir, it was.
All right, avoiding the TKO. 16-16, we bring back the wheel. That is why he is called the Golden God. We bring back the wheel. Scully, your spin is away. And it lands on UFC. Would you like to keep it or spin again?
Nope.
Okay,
spin it away.
He's spinning again. All right, and you are stuck with the category of MLB. Would you like to keep it? Well, you have to keep it, but would you like to double it?
Koho, I would like to keep it.
Double it for 1, 2, 3, or
no? We're gonna keep it at 1, 2, 3.
All right, Brooklyn, you want to give him his questions in MLB?
Mr. Scully, your first question in the category of Major League Baseball. Who won the 2019 World Series?
The Washington Nationals.
And your winner.
It's like a choir.
The Warhawk, Thomas Scully.
Yikes. Big yikes.
Just the chorus of tired and your winners. That was a great game, though, Brooklyn.
That was, Michael able to avoid the TKO there, going 3 for 3 in round 3. But, Thomas had the advantage early coming out of round 2. That gave him a much easier round 3.
Absolutely. We'll go ahead and we'll get some post-match interviews. Brooklyn, would you like to conduct post-match interviews today?
Absolutely. We'll start off with one of my favorite colleagues of Thomas Scully. Thomas, you whooped my ass, and then you were 4-3 coming out of round 1, and then you got MLB. You had MLB. How did you feel with sticking with baseball?
I know MLB is probably one of my strengths in sports. I again watched baseball since I was a kid. I know a lot of stuff about it. So those were some pretty good questions, I think. And then I got it again in round 3, and first one might have been a little bit of a big softball, but you know what? Props to Michael getting all 3 of his round 3 questions right. I mean, that Derrick Henry poll. I mean, I knew that, but I obsessively watched college football. But for someone who probably doesn't do that as much as I do, that's a very tough question. But yeah, props to him for getting all those. He kind of got screwed by the wheel getting soccer, which is no one's favorite category. I feel good about this. Now I get to go and eat breakfast, which is great.
Yes. So with that being said, I will ask you: do you prefer playing in the morning, or do you prefer playing at night? Giggity.
Honestly, playing at night is so much better. I'd rather play at 1 a.m. than 10 a.m. Honestly.
Alrighty. Well, I'm sure we. Well, I know we'll see you. The Empire will rise in some way, shape, or form. Whether we have to take on Cody or we just get it down the road, we'll see. Yeah, and now we'll move on to. I wouldn't even say an unfortunate loser. I would say a person who hauled ass whenever they had to. Michael Campbell. You maneuvered a very tough mixed bag round 3 to avoid the TKO. I think that's impressive enough. But how do you feel about the performance today?
Yeah, it was pretty good. Usual round 1 performance. Like usually, I can sort of guess a couple of either a country or a franchise, like a team. And I misheard the soccer question that was on me, so I could have got lucky there. But I don't doubt it. And Thomas is really good. He's got a really well-rounded knowledge base. So I was hoping I'd get a little bit lucky in round 3. Like if he got something like UFC, then like that would be like give me a little glimmer of hope. But once he got MLB, I sort of knew it was over. I was just glad I was able to come back and not make it a TKO, and that's all I can really ask for. So yeah, I'm all good with it. Thomas, I think he's actually going to win the whole thing. So yeah.
Yeah, you think he'll be end up playing the winner of that we guys are recording this, Jim Green and Russell Howell. As somebody who is analytical of matches, much to myself, who do you think Thomas would rather face?
I think probably Russell, because Jim has a good strength in UFC, which is not a strength of Thomas, as he said so himself. So Jim could probably take advantage of that in a way Russell couldn't. So I think Thomas should hope to see Russell, and yeah, I would be worried if I was either of them and Cody, because like he's really good. He just knows a lot of base level stuff, and that can get you very far in this league.
And I'm gonna ask the reciprocal of the question I asked Thomas Scully. I imagine it's nighttime for you. Probably 11:30, maybe 10:30. If I were to guess,
I think it's like 2:30, maybe.
Oh, 2:30 in the morning. Okay, so I'll ask you: do you like playing at nighttime, or are you more of a morning person?
Definitely night. I played nighttime. I think I can count on one hand how many times I played trivia at night. For us Australians, it's exclusively morning, so it could go from 7 a.m. to like 12 or 11 a.m. So I definitely prefer night. Less stressful, less groggy, more aware. So yeah, yeah.
All right. Well, valiant effort to you, sir, and hopefully you and I will maybe cross paths in sports battle.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Yeah.
All right, so that's been a fantastic semifinal. We have another semifinal still to come tomorrow. Jim Green and Russell Howell, you will all get to see that tomorrow, Thursday, with a special Thursday edition of Sports Battlefield. But that's going to do it for this marathon of sports matches that we have given to you. I hope you enjoyed all the quarterfinals we gave you today and this semifinals. Thomas Scully is now in the finals of the tournament against either Russell Howell or Jim Green. That will be coming out next Wednesday, and you'll get to see who is playing Cody Newberry for the title at the King's Day. So that's going to do it for us. That has been Michael. That has been Scully. That has been Brooklyn. I've been Caleb. And this has been Sports Battlefield. We'll see you guys tomorrow with the next semifinal.